Okay, brothers and sisters, we're gonna move on, and we're gonna hear now from our Media and Publicity Subcommittee. I'm gonna hear from the co-chair, Sister Yishibah. Can we hear her, please, brothers and sisters? Hear her! Doing some excellent work to build the National African People's Parliament.
Shalom, Tandai Mare. First of all, I'd like to, well, not apologize, but to acknowledge the absence, if you like, of my co-chair, Sister Sonia, who, for me, is really a very strong and a very powerful, person at my right hand. So in her absence, she's done a lot of great work to motivate and to inspire, very skilled, and to actually keep the subcommittee together and tight. So could we just acknowledge her, please, in her absence? Thank you. I would also very briefly like to acknowledge the presence of the elders, and in the tradition of a spiritual leader who's inspired me to let you know for a surety that through the National African People's Parliament, we will not allow anybody else to write the final chapter of our history. Just to mention, there's been some organizational changes from the Hebrew Israelite community. Crown Dr. Cosrell, who was over our European jurisdiction, is no longer. We now have someone who's based here, but I'd just like to say that he was very much inspired and energized and fired up by the whole idea of a national African People's Parliament. And I would like to let you know that we are looking forward to, when this is up and running, to actually engage you at the highest level from the base in Dimona, Israel. Very much looking forward to that. Thank you very much. Okay, a quick summarized update. During the period of what I call our spiritual retreat, when we had the moment that we needed in terms of that space, Sister Sonia and I have met up a couple of times. We've actually finalized a proposal protocol document, which is meant to look at protocols and conduct to help solidify and to give form and structure to the media subcommittee. And I'd just like to let you know that that has been submitted to the Interim Central Organizing Committee, currently being considered, and hopefully at some stage it will be made available to you. But I'd just like to say that as someone who's got media in my very bones, while we are looking at rebuilding the website and getting formal communication mechanisms up and running, I would like to let you know that each one of you sitting here is a publicist for the National African People's Parliament. Before, thank you very much, before there was Facebook and the internet, there was word of mouth, there was Labrish, there was Let It Be Told, and there is still Labrish. So I have been so energized since our return that on the bus, on the trams, everywhere, I've been talking to people, and I was hoping to see a couple of people I met, in Croydon coming in, but people are very, amazed that we have this institution being built. So talk about it on the buses, on the trams, in the street, and just drop it in people's ear so that, when we do come forth and we launch, it would have been already heard. The website, I know it's quite a concern. We have had a transitional process in the website, but moving quickly to the positive, we have submitted a proposal recently where we'll be having a new website being built. It's been costed and it's been submitted, so hopefully within the next couple of weeks, we should have our website being up and running. In the meantime, the media subcommittee have decided to use Facebook as our de facto website until the website is built. Also, in terms of Facebook, you could actually you could post comments about the National African People's Parliament. You can express your views. In terms of the mainstream media, you could write into the letters section. I mean, let us all become one extended Media and Publicity Sub-committee. Wow. And in doing so, the word will go out. You know, like in the days when you're talking about the gospel and let the gospel go forth. The new gospel, one of the new gospels certainly be the fact that the National African People's Parliament is here. For this particular event, I was quite pleased with the activities that we've pulled together. Brother Aisha actually did a, it's not called jingles anymore. It's called, sorry? Infomotion. Infomercial, okay. He did a brilliant radio ad. Yes, I actually listened to it, and it's very powerful, and that's something that we can actually, you know, email to the radio stations. Also, I've been working on doing a standard press release so that we can actually send that out to you know, organizations. For this particular event, we sent it to the Voice newspaper. Actually, a journalist was allocated to come to the event, but she has not turned up. And somebody said, surprise, surprise. However, because in-house, we have our own scribes and our own writers. I'm one of them and there are others. We are going to make sure that this is written up, and we're going to submit it to them so that they have no excuse in terms of, and then it will be coming from our perspective as well. So, but I spoke to Trudy, who was my contact, and she said she expected me to follow up the person, but I didn't have the contact for the person. But that doesn't mean that we cannot do it ourselves. Okay, it's already been mentioned that there are clips on YouTube. Let publicity, you know, become active in all of us so that we begin to, like I said, become an extension of the Media and Publicity Subcommittee while we try to formalize and to have a formal structure. We hope to be working more with the legal and constitutional, and also with the administration and communication, because hopefully we'll be doing internal training to sharpen our skills. I'd like to see workshops in terms of, you know, role play and, you know, being, you know, God's advocate, because we don't deal with the devil. And just have, you know, brilliant training sessions so we sharpen our skills so that when we get out there and the detractors that we actually shoot out of here, we'll be able to take them on, because for a start, they will be coming. With that, I'd just like to end by saying, you know, in my being a member of the Media and Publicity Subcommittee, I vibrate publicity in my bones, and I'd like that vibration to continue, and I want you to feel me so that when I go there, you know that I'm speaking of, from essence, what this is about. Thank you.